Syria's younger generation is quietly redefining what recovery looks like. Now, as a fragile stability takes hold, young Syrians are working to rebuild their futures step by step through education, work, and community service. One of them is Sharif Ismail, who spent the revolution fighting through journalism. Today, he is juggling study and work as Syria enters a new phase.
We have come back older but not defeated. Everything we learned and lived through during the war is helping us academically now. The moment the war ended, Syria began rebuilding, and I truly believe we will rise quickly.
Nasser Hilmi was just 18 when the war forced him into military service, shutting the door on education before he ever had a chance to begin. After being displaced from Ghouta, he moved north and joined the fighters there. When universities reopened, he seized the opportunity he had waited years for. Today, Nasser splits his time between his studies and serving in what he describes as a national force his generation long hoped would one day emerge.
Most of my generation turned to military work or daily jobs because education felt almost impossible. Things slowly improved in the north, especially when universities opened. But I always torn between military duty and a dream, studying in Damascus.
Educators say these young Syrians aren't just returning to classrooms, they're helping reshape their institutions with fresh ideas and resilience forged through survival.
Today, it's the youth who are speaking. Their research ideas are bold, creative, and they're determined to turn them into real projects despite the enormous burdens they carry. The biggest obstacle is the lack of support, but that's changing. Even with limited budgets, they're creating opportunities, and our academic staff is committed to backing them. Housing, funding, opportunities. These challenges will be solved. The future looks brighter.
For many here, this moment feels like a long overdue reopening, a chance for a generation once defined by loss to finally define itself by opportunity. In Damascus, you see the hope of a nation, in the glow of new shop fronts, in crowded lecture halls, in young hands rebuilding what was once destroyed. Their steps are small but significant. Their vision is bold, a future that finally feels filled with possibility. Nizar Sadawi, TRT World, Damascus, Syria.